AI is not a silver bullet, and I think that's really something we need to be careful of. We can't just continue the way we continue now and hope that AI will fix all our climate problems. And the recent IEA report, unfortunately, the colleagues wanted to present the report today, but were not available last minute. But I think they summarized it in a really good way, where they say even if the benefits, the possible benefits of AI for climate can possibly outweigh the negative footprint, it will be far less in terms of greenhouse gas emissions reductions than what is currently needed to solve the climate crisis. So I think they calculated it to around 5% of emission reductions overall. So I think that's a very interesting statement. To introduce the next panel, and I'm sorry that the previous panel, although it was very interesting and relevant, was an all-male panel, but I'm all the more delighted to introduce the next panel, which will be an all-female stage. So I'm very pleased to invite on the stage the Ambassador for Climate and Energy of Estonia, together with Julie Godin from the Global Green Growth Institute, who will be interviewing the Ambassador in a fireside chat. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. So I'm very pleased to be here, and I think we'll have a very exciting session with Her Excellency Katrin Saarsalu, Climate and Energy Ambassador of Estonia. So to start, I would like to say how impressed I am by Estonia's remarkable digital transformation. Also, how your country has integrated digital solutions into climate and sustainability strategies and efforts. So I'm very much looking forward into this discussion, Ambassador, and I'm sure I will learn a lot from this transformation, right? And why does it matter to all of us? Because as mentioned earlier by Thomas, indeed, we're not on track to meet the 1.5 degree target of the Paris Agreement. In fact, if we are taking the energy sector alone, clearly a key sector for greenhouse gases emission reductions, well, the deployment of renewable energy is still representing a very small portion of the energy mix. Less than 10% of the global energy mix according to IEA, which is pretty small, right? So digitalization matters because it could be a powerful tool to accelerate renewable energy deployment. It can act as an enabler for climate action and the sustainability of the SDGs. So let's dive in, Ambassador, and learn how Estonia has been conducting this transformation on the digital technology. So first, Ambassador, could you please tell us how Estonia digital infrastructure contributes to achieving the goals of the Paris Agreement?
Well, thank you very much. Thank you to ITU for inviting me here. So I'm really delighted and pleased that my cooperation and cooperation of Estonia in general with ITU has been so fruitful. Well, when I served, my last posting abroad was in Geneva as an ambassador to UN and other organizations there, and there I really learned also about ITU and made good contacts in ITU. So I'm very happy that I'm still in Horizon for ITU, even not being in Geneva anymore, and Estonia in general has, like I said already, very, very good cooperation with ITU. We are one of the partners of 𝐁𝐞 with ITU, and I'm pretty sure there are many positive things still to come from this cooperation. Since I come from Estonia, then it's very common then that when you mention name Estonia, what associates to people with Estonia is digital, that Estonia is a digital country. And that's true, and it's actually, we are proud about this fame, and you see, since I've been in Estonian Foreign Service, I'm a diplomat, I'm a career diplomat, so neither expert in tech nor in energy or any other specific subjects. So, but during my long stay in Estonian Foreign Service also, and being an Estonian, I've seen this, the whole transformation from, well, Soviet country to post-Soviet country and to a very modern, digitalized, contemporary EU member state. And yes, already in the 90s, so our government made this decision to go this digital way. Since we were lagging behind, we were a small nation, we had to pick up and do it quickly with a small, very limited resources. So that was actually the ground or a reason behind this decision. And as a very conscious decision, it was also planned to be also meant to be a multi-stakeholder project. So it wasn't just a top-down government initiative, but it was a project of whole society, I would say like this: government, private companies, non-governmental organizations, and people. Because it was made for people, the whole digital society. And there, that would be a long journey, but I tried to make it short. The most important word, I would say, what we see also now in the further steps and progress is the word trust. That you have to trust your government, you have to trust also these other stakeholders. And sometimes I wonder, are we really so idealistic people or naive people in Estonia that we really trust our government, what we are doing? But the trust is there, and that has also made it possible to build up this digital society where practically 100% of services, our daily services are available in digital way. So we can arrange everything in digital. And it's also only very natural that we use these digital tools also, well, for environmental goals, for transforming our society. Like when I said that we are coming from a Soviet or post-Soviet country and where we are today, then I lost my thought. But of course, we use these tools also for well, in advancing the global climate action. And particularly when we look towards COP30, we remain committed to these climate action goals through our innovative solutions and the digital transformation. And Estonia continues to emphasize the importance also of leveraging digital technologies to accelerate the transition to renewable energy and to meet other climate targets. And through our digital infrastructure, Estonia is pioneering the ways also to integrate the data-driven solutions in energy systems, demonstrating that technological innovation plays a crucial role in achieving the ambition goal of Paris Agreement. And at COP29, we are affirmed our dedication to supporting global efforts for more sustainable, resilient future through both policy and practical solutions that drive environmental progress. We also signed and supported the ITU and COP presidency declaration there. We are committed to climate neutrality by 2050 and also to the EU interim goal by 2030, which is a 55% reduction in our greenhouse gas. We have fulfilled it already. We are currently reduced the greenhouse gas emissions in Estonia by 63%. Mm-hmm. and it has been made mainly through transforming the oil shale-based energy production to renewable energies then. But there are also other means and ways. Well, the solar power has been really in booming in Estonia, where we have increased the solar power by 20 times in last 5 years, and this is there you have to think about Estonia, where we are located, and how many sunny days we are witnessing there. It's really a good achievement. But so maybe I'll stop here.
Thank you so much. I think indeed it's quite a transformation at the digital level, and how you integrate that in the green transition. Maybe as we're running already out of time, my last question would be, how do you see the development of common EU-wide standard, and how this is critical actually for the success of Europe green transition, based on basically Estonian experience, right?
Okay, I see we are coming already out of time. The things we do in Estonia with secure data exchange, e-identity, digital services, everything we do also in energy transformation, well, we cannot function only as an isolated island. So it needs really a cooperation in the EU level. For example, we need the same rules. We need common standards, that we act according to the same rule book. So, and this is what we are working on also in the EU, and where Estonia very much supports these efforts in the EU. Like we are also part of well, EU when it comes really to the climate goals and achieving climate goals and Paris Agreement. The aims what the Paris Agreement puts us or gives us.
Thank you very much, Ambassador. I see that.
Sorry, it's over already.
Unfortunately,
only started. Sorry.
Indeed, yes. So Ambassador will be available in case you have questions. Thank you very much, and thank you for joining us, Ambassador. Thank you.